with. Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
And it's really that north-south movement.
Yes.
That's the biggest one. The lateral, less of an issue, and didn't have to hit a first volley, but Sam was up there to the line.
And misses his first serve by a foot. Little adrenaline.
Juiced up. Yeah, and I do expect Querrey and Burrows to go with shake and bake, drive and poach quite a bit.
Okay, so Sam's had a missed serve, a missed forehand, and he's tagged his opponent already.
That was going probably about 6 feet out, and Kai Shekar couldn't believe it.
Just couldn't get out of the way. Well, that's the bread and butter of Wes Burrows, that nifty little backhand cut dink.
Yeah, he's very consistent with it.
Okay.
On it. Great drop from Shekar. Nemoff in perfect position. And unfortunately, they send the ball back over.
Yeah, I mean, Caden's feeling good today. He literally texted me, I've never felt more confident than today on the pickleball court.
Let's go.
And there's the shake and lots of baking.
Yeah, he had to bake 3 or 4 times there. Nice hands from Shekar to extend the rally, but just too much Burrows. How'd Shekar even get that first one that clipped off the tape?
And I don't understand. I guess Sam just left that for Wes, or didn't want to push it on that one. A patron walking behind the court.
Looking down at his phone.
Wow, what a recovery from Nemoff.
Yeah, Shekar looking back over to the sideline that he thinks maybe that ball was going to go wide.
Just catches the tape, so just stalemate early on here. And Wes knew his role on the ball off the tape. That's yours, bro. Go get it. Sam Querrey, welcome back there. Well done.
Yeah, nice counter and then finishing forehand. And it looks like both teams are going with a half stack.
And look at these nothing major fans. Tennis supporting tennis there.
Really nice backhand roll from Shekar.
Just pulled it wide with the paddle face on it, though.
Yeah, and a smart move from Shekar to actually go up a little higher on the big man. I think if he takes that right at the waist, it's going to get punished.
Just love Wes. Just rest that left hand on the hip just for his balance. Little ragged here to start, but Burrows and Querrey will happily take a 2-point lead here early.
Tough break on the let cord. But yeah, I think I would probably look to return to Burrows much more, just because coming off of injury, and Querrey has a really nice drive, and Burrows likes to move forward. So a number of reasons.
Yeah.
And
plus that just gets Sam in without any pressure.
Right, right.
Oh man, Wes has been in perfect position 2 rallies in a row and couldn't finish that rally.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Wes has missed a couple of those patented soft backhands, and they're still up 4-1. So that's a great situation to be in, because that other stuff will get cleaned up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, foot fault on the counter.
I can't imagine. Are they going to challenge that? Oh, they're playing through. I would love to see that. I don't know if the truck has that or not. Nice try, Caden.
Yeah, really.
Hammered.
Got down low, paddle in perfect position for Nemoff. Just too much pace.
Here's the replay of the counter. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Yep, it was not. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Look at Sam's 100% healthy. Did you see him get off the ground there? That was... I would have had to go back and get that, and the big fella just goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Not the spot, Caden.
No.
That's a nice reload in paddle position for Nemoff. Quality counter from Sam Querrey on the initial speed up.
Indeed. Would love to see Wes pinch in middle there, though, once that gets started. And Caden's going to stay on the left here, and I like that decision. Nemoff had run behind his partner.
Never a good situation to be in.
I mean, I know you hit a bad ball, but you still have. Where's the trust? Oh, dear.
Nice counter on the move from Shekar. He was pulled out wide, got back to a solid position.
Nemoff's been doing a good job of getting them in. You might want to return somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would test the unknown commodity in a variety of positions and just see how Shekar reacts. Played fine so far, though.
Yeah. And Caden Nemoff is on it right now, so cleans up there, and they are out of the hole they were in and now up 2.
5 straight. At least that time Burrows was able to find the backhand of Caden Nemoff.
Wow, Wes Burrows. Uh-oh.
A nice jam up there from Caden Nemoff to Querrey, forcing Sam to hit a forehand counter instead of that backhand punch. Nice serve.
Wild bounce on that huge serve. That was withstanding a lot to win that rally, but well done by Shekar and Nemoff. So ball back up 2. Last match of the day here on center. I agree with you.
Yeah, don't run through it, Caden Nemoff.
All your students will agree with you too.
And on that previous point, you don't have to stop and hit, but you have to gather yourself in some capacity.
Yes, we're not talking throw the emergency brake. And when West Burrows is going, it is just effortless beauty. I mean, that was a nice rally with very few moving parts. And now we're tied up again at 6.
Yeah, we're swinging back and forth in this one. Stalemate at 1-1 forever, and now we've seen the runs come into play.
And a timeout come intrigue, and that draft will be coming up on March the 2nd. So a lot of Carvana PPA Tour mixing in with MLP news here today, and what a forehand there. Tape on the speed up.
Yeah, it's tough. A very patient rally from everybody. And that last ball did float up for Burrows, so I do like the decision from Caden Nemoff, but counterattack didn't matter when it clips the tape.
Sam Querrey is there. My goodness, look at the big fella move on the court.
Yeah, so the get and the slapper from Querrey, hard and low.
I mean, he's hitting down on that from there.
Yes, he is.
That's crazy. Sam was able to help he and West get to 9. There you see Sock and Roddy loving every minute of it. What an angle from Sam there. Okay.
Yeah, heavy spin on that roll. And I mean, you're going to be, you know, Sam Querrey on the right side, which is completely fine. Use your length.
Yes. Oh, Sam on the left here. Humongous swing from Shekar right there.
Yeah. I'm not sure there's a word above humongous, but
it was that, if there is one. Oh, surprised Sam chose to drop that. Second try to get to 10 here on this possession. Oh, a missed slice return there from Nemoff, and we are at game point. Coming in hot, and West Burrows with the most polite finish there, just punches that down, and Sam, his buddy, cheering him on here, and gets his first serve in game 2. That's an upgrade from game 1. Again, caught with the upper, as you said. The big fellas, you got to go higher.
Yeah, just a really nice speed up from Caden Nemoff. You can see after the point that Querrey kind of waving the paddle like that's got to be a forehand, not a backhand. Either got to slide or I agree with him completely. One or the two.
Off the tape through the middle for Nemoff there.
1-0-1.
Man, just hammered.
Absolutely. I mean, that is, zero backswing. Just punch it, big fella.
I mean, that's a big lever, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Use it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you have to. So punch those backhands out of the air, roll the dinks, do everything you can to maximize your skill set and your physical gifts.
Another great take there by Sam. So the lead, though, goes to Shekar and Nemoff. 2-0. Again, winner gets Riley Newman and Jimmy Ignatowicz tomorrow. Great return.
Great serve and return. Sam, I think, was shocked by the quality of his serve, that he was so much on his back foot for that third shot drive.
Oh, third shot lob. Interesting selection.
Yeah, when you have a drive like Burrows does, I'd probably just stick with that, but he was changing it up a bit. Yeah, nice roll again. Good top spin out of the air for Sam Querrey. Shekar can't come up with it.
That's just really good. Sam Querrey's been away for many months. Look at that.
Great mid-pace control up the line, and what we talked about moments ago, you either have to slide or you have to hit a forehand, and Querrey chose the former. He slid over to his right, and a great counterattack to set up that finishing blow.
Not my favorite drive, and definitely not my favorite counter. What happened there?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it was all set up perfectly for a shake and bake. Good volley from Nemoff, and then don't know after that. That's either Wes's ball or a backhand,
Yes,
Sam.
It was not a forehand for Sam. We're certain what it isn't.
2-1.
So I think we saw this. They weren't on odd a lot, but Sam will stay over there on the left.
2-1-2.
Perfect returns here. And this is where matches are lost. We talk about this a lot. Shekar and Nemoff have had the ball a couple times at 2 and done nothing with it.
Yeah, that was a tough possession for Nemoff. Forehand drive misses, and then a backhand drop, and then that leaks over to his partner with the return.
2-2-1.
A nice switch over from Querrey, who was leaning heavy backhand. Gets over to the forehand, but just a tad late.
2-2-2.
Nice off speed there from Nemoff.
He had to do something with that ball if it's going to float up and sit up for him. So you either rip through the court or you go with the decision that Nemoff made, and it was a good one.
It's a big man.
Yeah, it is. And forehand power. It's one of those boxes you like to check from a right-hander on the right side. Querrey has it.
Bad luck off the tape there. I think Querrey's really been good at the kitchen line.
Yeah.
And dinking has been very solid here for first match back.
And that was a nice step over there from Caden Nemoff. And I was thinking, you know, I would look to return to West and not have to deal with them and then target Sam at the kitchen. But I don't think that's necessarily the play from what we've seen, at least the second part of it.
A couple errors from Querrey's partner, Wes Burrows here. And
it was very close.
Just missed there. There was a call had they challenged in game one that would have gone their way. Oh dear. Kai.
Yeah. I mean, what was that, a pump fake, or was that just a bad backhand drop? I'm not sure. It was.
We're gonna give our man Kai,
yes.
your partner Kai. We'll give him the pump fake.
Well, when he played with me, I was on the right, and he was taking 80% of the court. So.
Yeah, you didn't even move for that ball. That's nice from Shekar right there, so they get the ball back quickly.
Yeah, pretty good action on that one-handed roll. A lot of rotation. Yeah, that just needs to be Nemoff's,
yes.
or Shekar needs to be hitting a forehand. When the right side player is a right-hander and hitting backhand thirds, that's not what you want.
Unless that's Connor Garnett, Tui Nation, that's got to get out of there. I still don't even think I'd like it.
I mean, just consistent dinking from Burrows, and especially Sam Querrey. Whether he's taking it out of the air or going with the short hop, there's not much his opponents can do with it.
Nice job by Shekar there. Pounces on one that sat up just a bit.
Yeah, maybe so. We were liking Nemoff on the left early. Maybe we need to switch our thought process, because that was pretty quality stuff from Shekar.
And there have been a bunch of empty trips in a row here for Burrows and Querrey. Tries a little trickery.
Yeah. The standard stuff has been going so well. Don't think there's much need for that last one.
Whoops.
Again, Shekar on the right, taking the third with the backhand.
It hasn't gone well. But nothing on offense has gone well recently for Burrows and Querrey. So, I mean, Sam is hitting terrific serves, and they are getting pounded back at him.
Well, we'll just say he's giving Shekar some pace, and Shekar's putting it right back to him.
Wow. Kai all over it right there.
Yeah, very nice hand speed.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was almost something special. Yeah, well, they have found their return spot.
Well, Caden can fix this with one easy positioning change.
And he's a quick, young, athletic guy.
Yes. Another great save from Shekar.
Shekar is on it with the hands right now.
Sam fouls that down. He was in front of that by a mile, so nobody can score right now, Adam. And a couple of missed returns in game one from Nemoff aided the cause for sure. You hate to do it there when no one has really been able to find that prescription for points. Yeah, I'd hit a different serve to Shekar right now. He's loving every minute of it. Sam hit a little cut, short one, and these crazy cats up there on the video board.
And Jack glanced up to see that last shot.
Yeah. I'm supporting you, man. I'm supporting you.
I'm here. I'm here. My presence.
A few more errors in game three looms large as it's 3 points away. And the clean dinking is now under advisement as a couple have missed here, and 9-3 on a 1. Take from Burrows there.
Yeah, nice controlled inside out, helping, you know, Querrey with that movement forward.
Wow, Shekar. Really good there.
Ooh, the hands. Yeah, he had no business winning that point. That was just tattooed from Wes Burrows.
Game point to force a third. And that sails deep, and we will play 3. So nice response from Shekar and Nemoff. All right, Adam, first 3. So here we go. Shekar gets us started. We'll switch ends at 6. And you want to talk about one of the whippiest right arms. He doesn't usually get into that conversation, but he should.
Yeah, that was a smacker inside out. And you're talking about the looseness there.
Yes.
I love to see that.
Sam put them in trouble, and Wes got him out of it. And there's a lot of pressure on Wes here. I mean, Sam's his buddy. He's watched him rehab, watched surgery, fight all the way back. He would love to be the reason that they deliver a W in his return here today. No.
Yeah, Querrey,
I think Wes is there, but I mean,
Querrey asked him after, "Were you there?" And Wes was kind of like, "Sort of,
I mean,
sort of."
Wes is too nice a guy.
Yeah, right. He
Wes
is.
was there. Man, what a forehand! Shekar looks back and is like, "Yeah, that was going to be way in." Man, so that's. I think Nemoff has played very solid, but couple of missed returns in every game. Now there's one right there, and using the timeout in a game 3 when you only get one here, Adam.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about this decision.
Dicey.
But,
we'll call it dicey.
Okay.
I think that's absolutely the case.
If you are the type of player, though, that you know yourself and you know that I need to get out of my head because I've had a few missed returns despite generally playing solid here. And I need this for me so that 3 doesn't become 6 in a few. Okay.
That makes it less dicey.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
and Nemoff did have some words for himself right after that missed return, like, what is going on, man? So if you need it, you need it. But one timeout is one timeout, and you know, this one has a good chance to get tight towards the end of game 3,
Feels
and
like
it
it
might come in handy.
So then we'll get into some of the, shall we say, going to the whiteboard and spitballing ideas for what we could use as a timeout here on calls. So good start for these two good friends.
Man, that drive before was just crushed from Querrey, and then this last one was not so good.
I think that was 2 squares up.
Yeah.
So they do get the ball back without any harm done. Great serve from Shekar.
I think
the ball
Shekar
bounced
missed.
for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, Nemoff was charging in perfect position to drive. Shekar needs to recognize that and get tight to the line.
Oh, man, big fella on the move, and
they both look over up to Jack Sock too. That was interesting. Sock said, "Good move." I mean, it was. I mean, you have to do it.
Oh my! Oh, lefty! Oh my! Just absolute chaos there.
I said he was a young, athletic guy, and he proved it right there. Caden Nemoff, that was spectacular.
And that was not. So he struggled with his 3rds and his 5ths here in game number 3. He's got to get those dialed in now if they want to pull the mild upset from a seeding perspective. Boy, just an absolute mess.
Right, I agree. And that has been the issue with Nemoff, who is the youngest player on the court, but he is probably the most tenured in terms of pickleball. He's been playing for a long time. So, yeah, getting yourself to the kitchen and making those returns, that stuff must be cleaned up.
Wow. So he's a little frustrated with himself. Wes Burrows, I don't even know how he handled that ball. Took a weird hop on him on the drive. Oh my, Sam.
Sam was dropping the backhand and Wes was driving the forehand.
Yes.
We'll take the latter.
Yeah. Really nice getting in there, though. Oh, no. That's the second time he's gone to that. Hasn't made it. There you go, Sam. Get out of the way. Nice flick to set that up, though.
Yeah, inside out, too. Right into the body of Shekar, who was clearly surprised that ball was coming from that position. Nemoff got stuck, whether to come in hot and take that out of the air or retreat. He chose to retreat, and that was not the play.
So can they get to 6 and switch with that massive lead?
Yeah, and that was, you should have looked back, Shekar, because that's sailing.
Yes. That was the time.
Yeah, he's done it 1 or 2 other times where it was definitely going in.
They are playing fast here.
Yes.
69 degrees here as the sun is setting. Oh my gosh.
2 to switch ends at 6-0.
Now we will see what the damage of that miss is, because there's a psychological advantage that 6-0 carries with it.
And that's the start, yeah. And so if these guys pop off 3 or 4 or possibly more, that is definitely going to be in the brain of Wes Burrows. Just a good counterattack from Shekar.
So there's 2 after the candy was not cashed by Wes Burrows.
What did I say? Pop off 3 or 4 or more?
They're still popping. Wes is able to get that one down.
Yeah, real nice volley.
3-5-2.
There are still kernels in the popper. That's 4.
4-5-2.
Okay. It seems lethal if they don't get to 6 here. I know they have the lead, but
5-4-1.
second chance.
5-4-2.
Just missed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
that return set up and had backspin. Everything
you want.
Everything you want.
Except for your drive. And he didn't really hammer it.
Right. It was
like,
about.
I would have I mean, Caden is setting off every alarm. The lighthouse is screaming, and Wes kind of more placed it than hammered it. And we are tied at 5, and out of nowhere, Nemoff and Shekar could switch with the lead here. Wow. And that is exactly what they will do. What a turn of events, and what one rally. How do you recover from this?
You just have to, Dave. I mean, he had 90 seconds to make that recovery. Let's see what he comes up with. Oh, that was a joke.
That was, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a trigger pull cross court, paddle to body.
That's 2 ill-advised lobs for Mr. Nemoff in this match.
He went with the slightly shorter player on that one.
He
So
did.
that's some silver lining for his decision making. But Wes jumps higher than Querrey does, so it's pretty much the same thing, I guess.
Yeah. We'll just put that club back in the bag there, Kate.
That's right, back pocket. That's where you stick that lob rest of the day.
Finally get a ball popped up, and they get to 6. It took forever. They relinquished 6, but at least they are tied. That's what a lead can do for you. I just don't understand that choice.
Yeah, drive it. Drive it.
Especially moving in and cutting that. The degree of difficulty on that is massive.
Yeah, it's much higher than a drive. You just have to swing your way through those things working against you.
Good lead from Sam there. So who's gonna put together literally 4 or 5 minutes of high quality ball here to take this? Shekar says it's me.
Yes, he does. Very nice cross body speed up from Shekar, who has looked pretty good on the left.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like what I'm seeing from him. I mentioned, you know, when we played together in that practice game that he was a little erratic, but I think he's played his role on the right and stepped up the aggression when he finds himself on the left side.
On the routine dink, and they are within 3. Another ball catches the tape. Nemoff, and it is Shekar who is the one delivering the 4 minutes of great pickle, and they are at match point.
Yeah, I mean, the drop was very good.
Yes.
So I can see Nemoff wanting to squeeze the middle. Nice volley from Burrows, but that was a tough thing to happen on match point.
Wes thought he missed that. He didn't get to the line, but they're okay. Boy, that's third one of those little inside-out flippers. 2 caught the tape. That one goes wide and deep.
I think that needs to go to the same spot as
with
the Nemoff lob.
Yes. Shekar punches a nice volley there and gets the ball right back. Match point 2. And Shekar is the one that walks it off, ending the Cinderella comeback story of Sam Querrey, but it is sure great to see him out here competing. 5-0 and a sitter, and then it all went the other way. So kudos to Nemoff and Shekar. 11-6 puts a wrap on our day. So here's where we're at, folks. We'll move into the round of 32 tomorrow.